Hi everyone, it's Hannah Schooner or Schooner or Later, and today we're going to talk about multiclassing. How does it work? How do I do it? Are there more combinations that are better for me than others? That sort of thing. When you multiclass, you will have the amount of levels of each class added up into one. So for example, if you're a level 10 Warlock Paladin, then you won't be a level 10 Warlock and a level 10 Paladin. You will be perhaps a level 5 Warlock, level 5 Paladin, or a level 7 Warlock, level 3 Paladin, vice versa, and it will add up to 10. I personally would not recommend multiclassing until you get to 4th level. That way you would have the 3rd level capabilities and goodies that you'd get from your main class, and then you can begin adding on that 2nd class to add more flavor or more skills to your character. When you multiclass for the first time, you'll be taking on a single level of the other class. Now, that means that you'll have only the 1st level capabilities of that class. When it comes to barbarians, you'll mostly just be able to rage, and that's about it. In order to multiclass, you have to have at least a 13 in the ability score of what you're trying to multiclass in. So for example, barbarians are reliant on strength. In order to multiclass as a barbarian, you have to have at least a 13 in strength, or it would be basically impossible for your player character to have the capabilities to take on a level of barbarian. Now, I experimented on D&D Beyond just to kind of show how many classes you could have in one character, and it wouldn't let me stop. So hypothetically, you could have one level in every class, although I don't know why you would want that. Now, just to make sure that I'm making sense, I'm going to be doing a few examples of a multi-class and how that might work. First, we're going to go over a popular request that people want to get into, a Warlock Paladin, or a Padlock as some might call it. This is a good combination because both classes require charisma for spellcasting. So as long as you have a high enough charisma, multiclassing in both of them will be very easy and will work for you. The first Warlock Paladin multiclass that we're going to explore is when you're a Warlock main that has a level or 2 in Paladin. For all intents and purposes, we're going to have 3 levels in Warlock and 1 level in Paladin to see what that would give you. For the levels that you have in Warlock, you will have the pact with an otherworldly patron, whatever blessing that patron might give you, and your spells. Having 1 level in Paladin will give you the Divine Sense feature, which lets you detect good and evil all around you, and gives you the Lay on Hand feature, which gives temporary healing. It would also give your character proficiency in light armor, heavy armor, shields, and everything like that, which could make for a pretty protective spellcaster where if you ran out of spells, you could quickly defend yourself or do melee attacks as well. But if you were a Paladin-Warlock multiclass that had 3 levels in Paladin and 1 level in Warlock, then this would give you more magical benefits as opposed to melee. At 2nd level, your Paladin gains the ability to cast spells. So, if you had 1 level in Warlock that can already cast spells, then having a 3rd level Paladin would allow you to access a different spell list, and you would be able to learn 4 from both. At 3rd level, your Paladin will also be able to select their Oath, which gives their own benefits. This would give you access to the Eldritch Blast cantrip as a Paladin, and would not only give you the appropriate amount of 1st level spell slots for a Paladin, but an additional 1st level spell slot for your pact of a Warlock. This is a multi-classing combination that can work very well since they have the same spellcasting ability score. Another popular multi-class that you may have been able to see on TikTok is the Bardbarian. When we explore this, first we're going to begin with 3 levels of Bard and 1 level of Barbarian. At 3rd level, your Bard can have 2 cantrips and 6 1st or 2nd level spells. You will have your proficiencies and your ability to give bardic inspiration. You will also be able to choose what college your Bard will be, which comes with its own benefits. Adding 1 level in Barbarian would give your Bard proficiencies, simple weapons and martial weapons, as well as shields. It would also give your Bard the ability to rage, which would give you advantage on certain strength checks and resistance to certain types of damages. If you were to have 3 levels of Barbarian and only 1 level of Bard, then your Barbarian would be able to rage, do a reckless attack, and pick what path they want to take. You would have a good danger sense and an unarmored defense, which gives benefits to your armor class. Your 1 level of Bard would give you 2 cantrips and 4 first level spells. You would also have the ability to give bardic inspiration with your song. So this can be helpful if you want to be a melee class, but have the ability to buffer or give benefits to your other party members while fighting, through inspiration. The only thing about this multi-class is that you would have to have at least a 13 in strength and at least a 13 in charisma in order for it to be possible. I hope that this video was helpful to you in understanding multi-classing just a little bit more. If you'd like to see other classes, I'd be happy to make additional multi-classing videos, and keep an eye out for a Twitch stream that goes into multi-classing where I will be taking suggestions from the chat on what multi-class to explore. If you liked this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what the next class you want me to go over is. Thank you guys, and see you sooner or later. Thank you.